Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary Jane and this is MJ Money Matters. Here in this space, I show you how I use the zero-based budgeting method to take control and maintain a simplified money life. If that sounds like content you are interested in, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and stick around for more. So hi everybody, it was not the best week for waiting tables, but that's okay. That's what varied income is. A lot of the money that I made this week went to credit card tips for next week's check. So when I made cash, it went to last week's stuff. I know, it's confusing. And that's why I do budget stuffing, cash stuffing for my budget, because trying to pay bills on time when your income is a roller coaster is pretty difficult. And like I said, it's the summer, and previously I had a contract position where I could pretty much tell you what my income was going to be based on the days that I worked. So, and I knew, when spring break was coming up, I knew when Christmas break was coming up, I knew when there was going to be major holidays, so I could budget accordingly. But I had a base that I knew that I was going to guarantee to get. And then as a waiter, I actually had $4 taken out for taxes. So what I make hourly, which is like $3.80 something cents. I think it's $3.83 or $3.85, something like that in the state of Michigan. It all goes to taxes. Like, I get none of that. So I actually get so little of it that they took $4 out of my tips for covering the taxes. So it is what it is. I made up for it in cash. And this week I did make some cash that I put back into my tip bank because, like I had said before, I have to do a tip out. So what does that mean if you've never been here before? If I am working and I have server assistants and bar, which most of the time we have both. There might be a night where there's no server assistants, maybe like on a Monday, maybe on a Wednesday, but in the summer when we're really busy and it's patio season, we have them all the time. So I have to tip out a percentage of my sales to the server assistants and to the bar. So regardless of how much I take in, that is not consequential. It is what I sell. So when a table does not tip appropriately, or when they just leave nothing, I literally have to pay for you to sit and wait on you. And that's just the way it works. So I do not work at a place that has automatic gratuity. We do add gratuity when we have larger parties. That is a thing. At my previous restaurant, it was no gratuity ever. And that's a big reason why I left. There were other reasons, but that was the biggest reason. I had a party of 16 people, and they all were just horrible. Came in at different times, ate different things. Oh, I'm going to pay for hers. Oh, this is on mine. Oh, you charged me for the lemonade and I had the iced tea. And it was just trying to separate every bill and it was just a nightmare. And, it was like an $800 or $900 bill and they left me $40. So I literally had to pay with the taxes that I owed on those sales, plus what I had to pay out. I had to pay for them. And I was just like, you have to add gratuity on these large parties. And they're like, no. And I'm like, okay, well, bye. And that was the final straw. There were other things, but that was pretty much it. All right, so cash stuffing for today. I got an extra amount that I put back into my tip out bank because I was just like, I don't want to be scrambling. Even though I had some budgeted in, I always need more. So I replenished that. Plus I bought a sander and I bought a table, which is like a plank table that will lift up my mail slot. Yeah, I have a hotel mail slot. Oh, you know what? I'll add it in a picture. It holds my whimsical taxidermy. Yeah, so this is what I have today. I had budgeted previously for $531, and I was really hoping I would have more to add, but I'm just not. So I have $531 today. Let's add it all up. And I'm pretty sure that it's going to be correct. No guarantees, but let's see. So I have $1 there. 5, 10. 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 200. Let's do it that way. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 100. And 200. All right, so I have 511, and the reason is because I need to make a placeholder for the other 20 because it's actually in my bank account and I didn't get a chance to go get it. So I'm gonna do that real quick. All right, so we're back. I made this in the bank placeholder for $20. Pop that right there. So let's get started on these binders. This is my first one. This is the one that I keep outside of the safe that I can grab at any time, things that I need pretty often. So my tip out bank, laundry money, $5 challenge, $1 challenge, groceries, and gas. I don't even want to deal with the safe and having to get in there. It's like, these are things I just need to be able to grab. So I'm going to be paying into the tip out bank. And see, I have some money in here from my previous stuffing. So currently I have $20, $25, $26, $27. And I'm gonna add an additional 50. Just do my placeholder, that's 40, $50. So I like everything going in the same direction. I'm that person. So here we go. So I have 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, and $77 in my tip out bank. Perfect. That should get me through the week. I mean, I'll keep having to replenish, but hopefully that will be enough. And if not, we'll just add more next week. So off camera, I'll just make sure, do a little check that I got taken care of that one. Tip out bank is done. Okay, so let's see. Not doing anything in laundry today, nothing on the challenges, nothing in the groceries. On gas, I'm gonna do 50, but I don't think I can. I'm just gonna do 40 because I can't make the change. And that is what it is. We'll figure it out. It's $40 in gas. Perfect. And I find that this is really gorgeous. I don't know if you can see the lizard print on it. It's just absolutely, I mean, obviously, I love this color. It's absolutely gorgeous. All right, so gas is done. What else do I have here? I love this one. It's creamy. It's not totally white. All right, it's the first mortgage is taken care of. I don't have to deal with that right now. No home insurance at the moment. Car insurance, we're good. Water, I am paying my water today. So it is $44. And I don't have the correct change, so I'm gonna do 40. It's early Monday morning and I did not go to the bank and get the correct change to do proper stuffing, but we're gonna make it work. So $40 for the water. DTE is my electric, and that's gonna be next week. Internet, it's not due yet. And my pets, I just spent money on them. I bought them food yesterday, so they should be good. All right, so water is done. Here we are. It's that same, you see that same texture, just different color. These two, the cream one and the black one, were both, you know, super deals on Amazon. And I have the link below. It just, I find them to be just fine. There's other ones out there and there's beautiful ones out there, but these, they work for me. All right, Myrtle lot rent. That's my trailer. I'm all paid up on that right now. I'm saving to get that moved up here, but for the moment I have to pay its lot rent. Storage was already paid. That was due today. We're good there. Sirius is not due yet. Sirius is the radio in my car. Car itself, we're good. Net credit's already been taken care of last time. Cigna I need to pay. It is technically 26, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull a 20. Perfect. Jack's car wash is not due yet. Living up here where I've just finished my first year. So I've been here about 15 months where there's a significant amount of snow compared to where I'm from in Texas. Having a car wash, I didn't understand. You know, when I moved here in the summer, I'm like, why do these people pay these car wash subscriptions? And then it got cold, and then the ice went down, and then the sand went down, and then the chemicals and all the salt. And I was like, oh, yes, I need a subscription. And you could do up to 2 car washes a day, 7 days a week. And there was times where that was happening. So I definitely have a car wash. They have a bunch of locations. I want to say like 20, 25 locations throughout the Metroplex area. So wherever you're at, you can Google one, and it's just all taken care of. I just tip the people who are, you know, hand drying my car each time. Excuse me, Lawn Love. They just came and did my lawn. I'm gonna put that in the bank today. It's been great because they have an app and it makes it really easy. So I don't have to text somebody, are you coming? Are you not coming? It's all there, all the scheduling. I can input pictures. There was one where he like missed a small strip where I'm like, this is technically my land. You know, can you please get it? And I like circled it in the photo, and it's so much easier to do that than to have to text somebody. And, you know, this is not sponsored or anything, but I really have enjoyed the Lawn Love app. I think it's probably a local yokel thing, but yeah, it's been bueno. Okay, so what's next? So I need to come out of this one. What do I have going on? So, Signet did. And this one itself is going to be the Dallas box. So I needed to do $31 here. Just going to do 21 because I didn't have the correct change. And I pay this 6 months in advance. But I'm also paying forward to the next, right? So the next time, because it's really important that when they're like, hey, another 6 months is due, I just want to pay it and then set it and forget it. So that's taken care of there. I wanted to do towards, let's see, Detroit box, that's taken care of. SAG I'm not going to do today. Equity I'm not going to do today. Yoga Alliance I'm good on. Mint is good. I just paid that recently. I pay that every 3 months. But I would like to get it to where I'm paying it like once a year. But I'm working on it. That's the beauty of cash stuffing. I'm working towards that. So Weebly, I had actually rated my savings for my tip out bank. And so I want to pay it back 20. I still owe it like another $75, I think, but we do what we can. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that in. That's it for that one. So the money that I have left, I don't have envelopes for. And that's savings to pay back my savings. So I've got $200, $2, $4, $6, $8, $10, $300. And that's, I'm going to take it right now. Take it right back to my savings and pay myself back what I had borrowed from myself. And this is money that I have been saving towards doing 2 months ahead. So once I meet the 2 months, then I'll move it to 3 months, 4 months. And the goal is to have a total of 6 months ahead, approximately, in case of emergencies. And so what do I have left? I have $40 left. 10 of this is going to go to my American Water. And what is American Water? It is an insurance that covers my water line from the house to the sewer. Because long story short, which I've talked about before, is there was an incident in Fort Worth and I barely made it by a couple of inches, you know, where it was like the city's problem and not my problem. And that was way too close for comfort. And that was, you know, could have been tens of thousands of dollars of stuff that I would have been responsible for on top of the insanely high water bill that I had to pay. So I got that coverage. It's $9 a month. And then the other 30, I will, when I go to the bank, I'll have them break this and I will put it into the respective envelope so everything is paid correctly. And that is it for my stuffing for today. I go into work today. It's the first of the month. It's July 1st. So it could be good. It could be bad. It really, you know, it depends. Some people get paid and they're excited and it's a beautiful day and they want to go pop a bottle on the patio. And some people got paid today and they just paid all their bills and they're broke. So it's really up in the air. I have no idea how it's going to be today. But I spoke about the Reflex app last time and I said, you know, nothing had happened with it. I was notified 21 days ago that they were active in my area because I had applied in April and there wasn't anything. Hi, come on over. But now they were like, no, we got it. We got a couple of accounts in your area. So I'm like, awesome. That's great. And, then I found something and I almost got it, but it didn't work with my schedule today because I have to wait tables. But I did the onboarding and I had, you know, the phone interview and did all the paperwork and everything. So it's retail, day by day retail. So instead of doing like DoorDash as a gig where I'm, you know, running around and putting all this wear and tear in my car, dropping off food for people, this is like you go to a store. And they seem to be really, you know, upscale retailers. So this particular one that I had to turn down, unfortunately, was Vera Bradley. So it was at a very, very nice outdoor shopping mall, just working for the day, helping out the Vera Bradley associates. And it seemed like they were getting a big shipment in, so they need help, like pulling everything out, steaming things, and resetting the store and making everything beautiful visually. And so they were going to pay me a pretty fair hourly wage for 4 hours worth of work. And it's like, okay, sure. So it didn't quite work out, but I was glad that I finally got a notification that I could do because I got 2 other notifications. And by the time I saw them, it was like, this has been claimed. So I didn't even get to see it. I didn't even get to like look at the hourly or where it was at or what kind of retailer. So I was happy with that sort of caliber of retail. And I look forward to seeing where that goes this summer. Hopefully I can get a couple more. And she was like, you know, it's just like the algorithm with DoorDash. So if you go on there and people are like, yeah, we really like her. And then it opens up your algorithm and you start seeing more and you see the higher paying ones and, you know, just like working your way up to top dasher, just like I did. So yay. Hopefully I'll have more to report on that next time I see you guys, but I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in and have a great day.